The Why Golf podcast is brought to you by Skyscanner, the ultimate travel hack that searches billions of prices on flights, hotels and cars, so you can feel confident you'll always find an amazing deal. Hello and welcome to Why Golf. We are here in St Andrews, the home of golf, for a very special week. It is the Alfred Dunhill Links Championship. If you don't know much about this week, I'll let you know. There are many celebrities and amateurs who have flown in from around the world to play with the professionals. They play the old course here, Kingsbarns and Carnoustie. Who will make the cut come Sunday? And we are here to catch up with as many celebrities, amateurs and professionals as we can. Okay, here we go. So managed to catch up with Robert Rock because no one else will talk to us. No, I'm joking. Robert, you're looking brilliant. I'm loving the flat cap. This is a Scottish inspiration.
It is, yeah. Visor's not really appropriate in this weather, is it?
No, it's cold.
A little bit daft.
Can you just describe to everybody who's watching and listening to this on our podcast what the conditions are like here at St Andrews?
This is not bad for St Andrews.
Okay.
It's just windy and a little bit cold, isn't it? Well, very windy and a little bit cold, but we're dry, so that's something.
It is. And what's the forecast for the next few days while the Alfred Dunhill Links Championship takes place?
Somebody has said sunshine tomorrow, which would be amazing.
Great.
And I think it's dry for most of the week, but maybe a little bit of wind, but I might just be making that up.
You like these conditions, though?
I do, yeah. As a rule, I've done okay. I think I've played this tournament quite a lot of times and played in weather like this a lot, so you just figure it out in the end. Yeah.
What's your best position at the Dunhill?
I came fourth here once, which was really good.
You were high up there.
I needed a really good week to keep my card that particular year.
Oh my goodness.
And I finished.
What year was that?
It's
amazing how we forget as the years go by.
I guess around 17 or 18. I can't remember properly, but I was playing with Brian McFadden in the team. We came second in the team.
Did he sing on the way round?
No, he loves his golf. He was concentrating way too hard for that.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, he loves it. So we finished strongly with a par birdie finish to finish second, which was cool.
Amazing.
Yeah, and that's probably one of the only times I made the cut in this tournament as a team as well. So
great!
Awesome.
Because the amateurs get very excited, don't they, about making that
deal,
cut?
Yeah,
but on the last day when David Howell won in 2013, he said to his playing partner, "It's not about you today. This is about me. Make me feel good today." And so he did. But it's a special environment here, isn't it? Who are you playing the practice ground with? We're hopefully going to catch up with them.
Yes, I'm playing with Jamie Redknapp and Ruud Gullit, which is going to be a treat.
Are you a football fan?
I am. Football is growing on me. I avoided it for a long time, but my son now plays a lot of football. So I'm learning the game, and Jamie's been kind enough to give me some tips, and I'll try and help him with his swing in return.
You were on the driving range. What is wrong with Jamie Redknapp's swing?
Nothing. It's really good, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's 4 handicap, hits the ball very, very well, and potentially hitting his driver past me today, which I'm not going to be very happy about.
Okay, so you didn't alter anything because you were doing a little bit, you were holding his head on the driving range.
Yeah, we've worked a little bit on his backswing, a little bit on how he folds and bends his right arm, and trying to make sure he doesn't lower his height much on the way back. And if he does that, then he swings it really, really well. So we've done little bits over the last few years, but he's all over the place, as we all are, and it's hard to catch up. So we have to do a little bit of little tips when we can.
Yeah, golf, it's an intimidating game for those who are new to the game, who've been playing for many years, and when you tweak something it feels very different. Is he good at taking direction? In fact, he's stretching, he's limbering up here.
Yes, he is actually. Yeah, he concentrates hard on what I suggest, and not when you have lessons off Golf Pros. I don't suppose you should listen to everything, but some bits will feel better than others, and you take those on board and do your best with them. But it's hard in conditions like this when you've got loads of people watching and it's not your main job to then really trust somebody else and try something new with your swing.
Really,
it's quite brave,
really
isn't it?
Tough. It is. I'm just going to wander over here. Can you stay here for 1 second?
Yeah, I'll stay out of it if you want me to.
Just going to go and chat with Jamie if we can, because the body seizes up a bit when you're playing golf. Jamie, good to see you.
How are you?
I'm really good. You were limbering up there.
Yes.
Are you feeling a little bit achy today?
Well, we're getting older, Di. The back gets a little bit stiffer as we get older. But no, we've got some good fun today. We're going to play with Robert and obviously Big Rudy. So we have
Ruud, good to see you. I wasn't going to ignore you. I don't want you late for your tea time, so leave it literally at any second. Rob was saying that your golf your swing is great at the moment.
Well, it
On the
helps when
range.
You've got one of the best golfers to give you a few tips along the way. Well, yeah, he's better than quite good. He's incredible and a lovely guy too. So it helps when you're getting a few tips, because we all need the tips, because it's such a hard game. So if you get a couple of swing thoughts this week, and
what is your swing thought from the man who has the best hair on tour?
the best hair on tour. Well,
Is it still the best hair on tour? Come in, Rob. Because for many years, but now it's not coming in. It's slightly silver now. But
I have a one swing thought, especially when I play here, and it's just don't do what Ruud Gullit did. When he stood over there, he hit a beautiful drive and then he shanked one into the russocks.
Almost made a par.
you almost made a par with
But you did the same, by the way.
Well, it was hard. It's very hard to hit a ball when you're laughing so much.
You know what the funniest thing was? I get immediate text of Alan Shearer. Oh, I love that. You made my day.
You are bringing joy to so many people. Listen, you tee off and we're going to talk to you down the first. Great.
Yeah.
You've made me laugh there. Well, this is Bruce, Ruud Gullit's caddie. Hello, Bruce. It's a very Scottish name.
Yeah.
Good stuff. How long have you been caddying for Ruud for?
About 5-6 years we've done it, with a break in between COVID.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you obviously have a good relationship.
Yeah, he's a good guy, good player.
What's good about his game?
He hits the ball really well. He's a good putter, he's good at everything. I think he's about four handicaps.
Do you ever tell him off?
Sometimes.
What do you tell him off for?
He tries to hit it too hard.
Does he?
Yeah.
I think that's like you've obviously been caddying here at the Old Course for a long time. But how many years?
Here about 6 years.
Okay. Where were you before that?
King's Barnes for 2.
What do all amateurs do incorrectly? Or what tip would you give to amateurs?
Just play their own game and try not to. They try too hard when they come here, and they try and hit it too hard and stuff.
That's it, isn't it? We all swing too quickly, don't we?
Yeah. Especially when it's windy, which it normally is here, so they tend to have a lot of trouble.
You've got to be creative in this windy environment, haven't you?
Yeah, you have to just play within yourself and just try and hit the ball straight.
Oh, Bruce, I love the advice, and you're such a kind caddy.
Well.
I hope you get a top tip off Ruud. Is he a good tipper?
Yeah, he's a good lad. Yeah, he's not bad that way.
How much are you going to get?
I can't say. No, there's too many taxmen about.
Thanks, Bruce. Take care. Do you stride down these fairways with your shoulders back? Colin Montgomery always said he was told by a psychologist you need to stand tall.
Well, you do that because it's just so picturesque, isn't it? And when you look around us, you're on the old.
I mean, that's not bad, is it?
It's like unbelievable, and then everything about it, and I'm so excited to go and hit my shot now, but I'm also thinking just enjoy it, like walk, because you're like, this is hallowed turf, isn't it? It's like playing at Anfield and things like that, or Wembley. So I'm so fortunate, and to say you've got a nice group of guys today, and also the sun's just come out. I mean, what more do you want?
It's beautiful.
The nice lighting on the face as well. Is that why you've done it?
Well, we all need that, honestly. Seriously, the years are going by, Jamie. I need soft lighting. But in terms of why golf, why you play it, that's the name of our podcast. What is the reason?
Oh, because I just absolutely love it. It just is my sanctuary. It gives me such an element of calmness, and no matter what's going on in your life, once I get out here, you just enjoy it. And I don't know if you can see my ball there. In golf, you needed a bit of luck, because really that should be in the ditch.
Jack, you need to have it. Our producer needs to turn around and see that ball. Wow. If you put that in the water in front of you, I'll be very disappointed.
Exactly. You shouldn't really hit driver off the first tee, but Robert Rock hit it, so I thought, I'll do it.
Listen, what's the strongest part of you? Do you like playing around the greens, or do you like hitting your driver?
Driver, really. I like to just get the ball as far away from me as possible. I'm not putting. I'm all right, but just have fun.
And favourite course in the world?
I've been so fortunate. I played at Augusta. I played Pine Valley. But I think playing here is so special because of the history of it. And I was here to watch the Open when Tiger played in. It was the 150th one, and just to be here, it was amazing with the crowds. So this is right up there for me too.
Oh, amazing! And on final question, because we'll let you get to your ball. In fact, let's go and have a look at this ball. My goodness, have you got a stance here, Jamie?
Just about.
What are you going to play? How far away are we?
How far we got? 65 yards. So I'm probably thinking a little 56.
Okay.
And just try and hit one a bit low. Robert Rock was just teaching me a shot earlier on, so let's try for that one. I got a little bit lucky though, didn't I?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Do not fall backwards. And this is your caddy. What's your name again?
Jake, nice to meet you.
Jake, good to see you. Now, Jamie, you've watched one shot of his. Have you seen his golf game before?
No, first time, just on the range, so.
Okay, you impressed?
Yeah, he was hitting it well.
He stood close, so you have to say that.
Yeah, no, he was hitting it well.
Okay, we'll stand back and see how this goes. He is a very tidy player. Oh, it looks beautiful. Oh. Yeah, well, look, it's nicely struck, and it's your first hole. I'd take that any day.
It's not in the ditch anyways. I've been in there a few times, Di.
Yeah, we all have. We all have. I've been many times. Jamie, if you were you're travelling around the world, we like to ask people what their travel essential is that they put in their suitcase. What can you not leave home without?
My golf clubs. No, genuinely, Di. I take my golf clubs everywhere, and I don't care if my suitcase comes off. I'm okay, that's fine. As long as my golf clubs come out,
Yeah.
That's all I want. Because I know I can go and buy more clothes, but you cannot buy. I've got these lovely Titleist clubs that I use, and I've got this driver, and I've even got my head cover there. That bulldog has been everywhere. I bought him in Las Vegas about 25 years ago, and he's travelled the world.
What's his name?
Winston.
Hello, Winston.
Hello, Winston.
Does he bring you lots of love?
He likes to mention. Yeah, he does. Yeah. But no, it's good fun.
You know what? I love that. Thank you so much. You go and get that birdie. And is this cashmere?
Always.
Love it. Bit of cashmere. Ruud, how did it go on the first tee? Because we've just discussed a previous year.
Yeah, because the thing is, I'm trying to do something new.
Okay.
I was a little bit too handy, flipping. So you go left, you don't want to go. So I have to hold off.
Oh no.
It's the most difficult thing.
So hard.
Yeah, but my first shot was good. Second shot was good.
Yeah, see?
I made an easy par. But I'm going to take this with me in this round.
Take the momentum with you.
It's very difficult to do something different. But in order to become better, I need to do it. Because especially with this wind, if you have a right to left and you flip it, it goes all the way left and too far, and you come in all kinds of difficult situations.
And what kind of personality comes out when a shot doesn't go according to plan from you?
Oh, I just
You feel quite mellow.
No. I just continue. I know exactly what I do wrong.
Yeah.
And you just continue. And then think about, I could be in an office.
Yes.
And then I'm here.
You're here, St Andrews.
So therefore, you have to be happy.
Oh, it's good. And when did
grateful.
you start playing golf?
1990. My first set of clubs was Jack Nicholas McGregor, the most ever persimmon.
I remember those.
Yes, and they were so hard to hit because if you didn't hit it well, your hands were trembling. It was awful. But I hit a couple of good shots with it, and that made me hook.
Oh, listen, have you got to tee off and come back to us?
Yes.
Well, I want to see your shot anyway. Where's he going, Bruce?
Hold up.
Right, Bruce. Has he got this one?
Yeah, he's hitting the ball well.
Oh, he's a quick player.
He doesn't waste much time.
Oh, it's a beaut. Great drive. It's nice. It's a great drive. No, it's very. It's not. It's the feeling.
Yeah, the feeling is when you have a draw, of course, and your ball flies even more. But now it's holding against the wind, so it will stop a little bit. But it's better to control.
I liked it. Let's watch Jamie now, and he's got his cashmere on, Bruce. Loves his cashmere.
Because he can.
It's a great drive. It's a great drive. Is he slightly a little bit left there?
A little bit left. Jamie's a good golfer.
Yeah.
He's a good golfer.
He's got a great hand-eye coordination. Well, he's played football for thousands of years, as you have.
Yes.
What about football now? You're an observer. Who do you watch?
I'm a pundit.
Yes.
So therefore, I need to watch it. Sometimes it's too much because there's so many games.
Yeah.
Sometimes you say, okay, not today, because otherwise I get crazy.
It's too much. Yeah.
too many games.
And you have to keep abreast of everything if
Yeah,
you're
because
in the.
Holland, I have to watch sometimes the Dutch competition, then the English Premier League, Champions League. So sometimes it's too much. Then you have the European Championship
Yeah.
was in Germany. Then you have the World Cup. Oh my God! Sometimes it's too much.
No.
So sometimes I just pass. I just sit and relax, and then I see the highlights later on.
Yeah. Is this your relaxation, golf?
Yes,
To escape from everything.
Yes, just to wander around, to be in the most beautiful places in the world, and just relax. Yeah. That's really short. Normally I'm much further, but because I'm holding off, that's
Also,
the
it's,
most difficult
it's
part.
incredibly windy, Ruud.
Yeah,
I just want to ask you before we let you go, your travel essential. What do you have to take in your suitcase wherever you travel to? Jamie's was
my iPad.
your iPad.
My iPad is very important,
Yeah.
and of course toothbrush.
Oh, you could see the teeth are brilliant.
The first thing is smile is the most important thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Look amazing. Right, hit a good shot now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You have a good second shot. Bruce is looking. How far have we got, Bruce?
196 yards.
196. 170 metres converted. So what is he playing? 175
5
metres.
metres shot. With the wind, it's going to help you a little bit with the draw. I'd hit a 170 metres shot and start it on the pin.
What club has he got?
I think it's the 5.
Yeah, looks like it. Okay. He's feeling a bit awkward over the ball with this new
Yeah.
holding off.
That's a good looking shot, Ruud. The wind's got it.
It was a great shot though. He's okay there.
Yeah,
He's okay
yeah,
there.
good shot, good shot.
Ruud, are you one of the fastest players on the planet?
Look,
You play golf so quickly.
why thinking? That the overthinking is where people go wrong.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
You know, stick to your plan, know what you have to do, and then just go there.
I mean, you're literally on it. I'm sprinting after you, chasing you down the fairway. Go and play a good third shot.
Funny thing,
You've
I
been
play with
great.
my girlfriend,
Yeah.
and I'm always ahead of her because now she's playing golf with her friends, and they say, "Why are you so quick?" Yeah, because you have to continue. Don't moan, don't talk too much. This is what it is.
Just get on with it. And how long has she been playing golf?
She's now playing for 7 years, and she loves it. She's addicted.
I love that. We're trying to get as many women as possible into the game. We've just had the Solheim Cup. Did you see any of it?
Yes, they had a hard time. The Americans were very good.
Finally, Ruud, because I keep saying finally, coming to Scotland, what are you having tonight? You having a bit of haggis?
No haggis. No.
What's for dinner? A steak?
No, steak is good. Yeah, a little bit of pasta. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
We want to come with you. See you later. The Why Golf podcast is brought to you by Skyscanner, the ultimate travel hack that searches billions of prices on flights, hotels and cars, so you can feel confident you'll always find an amazing deal. We have moved to the driving range and I'm here with Pablo
Larrazabal,
Larrazabal.
or Larrazabal in English, or Larrazabal in Chinese.
Oh, they say it many different ways.
Just call me Pablo. I'm the only one.
But it's important to pronounce a name correctly, especially if you're being announced on the first tee. So what is the worst pronunciation ever? I think you might have just said it.
Yeah, probably ball with China Open.
Okay.
They call me. I mean, I couldn't hit the first tee shot for a few minutes. Yeah, I had to hold myself for a few minutes.
Oh, Pablo, but you're brilliant. You're playing great golf. Well, last year you had a couple of wins, the year before a couple of wins, and you've just had the biggest win of your career. Tell us about it.
Yeah, Thiago, my first son, is the biggest win, obviously. You know, I don't need to win golf tournament this year to be my best year of my life, that's for sure. And yeah, having fun. Last week he was. We traveled with him to Madrid, obviously to Scotland with this chilly, not good for a 5 month and a half old son. So
Not
yeah,
easy to know.
not
It's
easy.
really hard. I've travelled with my children and I wonder sometimes why I am doing it. I remember actually pushing my son when he was 9 months old across the Swilkin Bridge, hoping he would sleep at 4:35 a.m. Pablo.
Oh,
so
not good.
you might do that one day, but not up here in Scotland.
Maybe next year.
Is Thiago a good sleeper?
Good sleeper.
Yeah?
Good sleeper. He sleeps good.
Amazing.
He didn't have any issues for almost 6 months. So we touch wood and we keep to keep him happy
Yes.
and healthy.
Oh, and is he playing golf?
Well, it's 5 months and a half, so he's gripping my finger quite nicely. So
Is he?
when I give
great.
the hand, he takes a little bit of the grip. So
You can
he's
start
probably
early.
gonna be a decent golfer one day.
Good. And when did you start playing golf? What age?
I used to start 36 or 37 years ago when I was 5.
When you were 5,
Probably, yeah.
And who introduced you to the game?
Well, my dad used to be a zero handicap for 40 years. My mom was my dad was a +2 handicap for 35 years. My mom, actually, my dad won twice a Venezuela Open as an amateur, so he was one of the
Round
good
of
ones.
applause there.
My mom was in the Spanish national team for 20 years, 0 handicap for 30 years. So I was one of the worst. I was the worst player of my family for a long time.
Gosh.
Because my brother won the British Amateur in 2002. So I was the worst player of the family for a long time. And then I jumped to the best.
You
From
did.
the worst to the best in 1 year.
Oh wow! And the DP. How long have you been on the DP World Tour now?
I'm 17 years.
Yeah, I remember
This is
you
my
kind of
17th.
15 years ago. 17 years.
17.
How do you feel when you step out onto that first tee?
I still getting nervous.
Yeah?
I still getting nervous. If you don't get nervous, you don't care. So I still believing that I still can beat these young guys. It's the game changed since your man retired. The game changed a lot. I mean nowadays these 18, 20-year-old kids, they coming and hit the ball 60, 70 yards longer than us, the oldish guys. And it's tough to beat them, but I love the challenge. I love to face them and to think that I could be their dad. But I keep, fighting against these guys. Yeah.
Oh, you look good in the sunlight. You really do. And in terms of that mental attitude that you take out, how do you sort of think about all the experiences that you've had within the game, and that you are a proven winner, so you shouldn't be intimidated by the youngsters?
No, I'm not. Actually, I'm not, because I'm not. But I love to try to beat these guys.
Yeah, I can see that.
But when we arrive to the first tee and these guys, they look at me and they think, this guy has 9 wins on the DP World. So probably I have to hit it longer and to hit it better to beat this guy. And that's what it's all about. Every time I put a step into the first tee, I think I can still win golf tournaments. And the day I don't feel like that, I'm gonna play the Spanish Open, and that will be it.
That will be the last one. Oh, 9 wins, a brilliant career, and many more to come, we hope. Now, here up in Scotland, it's really windy. For all our amateurs who are listening and watching this, what is your top tip for playing in the wind?
Just slow down your golf swing. Because if you hit it hard, the ball spins more, then the ball puts straight up in the air and the wind takes it. So, slow down, take 1 or 2 more clubs and slow down and keep the ball flight low.
Keep it low, yeah.
That's it. But for that, you have to slow down your swing and play safe and enjoy links golf.
Oh, I love links golf. Are you playing here, Kings Barnes, Carnoustie? It's a bit of a challenge, isn't it? Which is your favourite course out of the 3?
Probably Carnoustie is the challenge that you want to face. It's a tough golf course, but it's a super fair golf course. If you play good, you can score, and probably is the most fair golf course I have ever played, Carnoustie, because
You played
tough.
well there.
It's tough, but allows you to go low as well if you play well.
Yeah, it certainly does. Pablo, we're going to leave you to it. What are you going to do on the range right now?
Yeah,
Are you tweaking anything? What's
I'm gonna
happening?
hit a few. I'm gonna hit a few. I played already 10 holes here in the old course. I'm gonna hit a few, and then a little bit of short game and relax, because I have
Just chill. You
just
need to chill because tonight is the draw. Can you tell us what's in your bag? Do you carry anything that's interesting in your bag? Any good luck things?
I'm
or
gonna show you.
Any snacks?
No snacks, but I'm gonna show you.
Because we're quite hungry, actually.
I'm gonna show you. Let's see if I can find it.
Okay.
Very tricky.
Gosh, it's a deep pocket. It's very deep, isn't it?
Let me
And it's
see.
really, really heavy. I can't imagine. In fact, how heavy?
It's
oh my gosh, it's really heavy.
25 kilos, 54, 55 pounds.
It's a workout, isn't it, for your caddy?
It's a workout.
Oh, I love those. They were.
No, that's a present, but I have
Okay.
a special one.
It's
This
got-
is the golf
oh.
marker I'm using.
Okay.
When I turn 40.
You're not 40, surely.
I'm almost
Oh, it
42.
looks 21.
That's
It's your cream. What moisturiser?
Now I
Do you
can
put
say
moisturiser on?
now I can say because I don't have a sponsorship of sun cream, but I put sun cream only when they were shooting.
Oh, really?
Never
Oh,
put any. I'm Spanish, so
That's
yeah,
so funny. So you never wore it?
no. My
gosh.
friends, this is silver. My friends bought me 200 of these. There's my face on with my 9 wins.
Oh, wait,
So
no, can I
hopefully-
show that to the camera then? Can we get it in focus? There we go.
That's
He's put your face on, and then
my face, and then
you look very
and
very
then-
good on it.
my, with
The
nine
on the
wins.
back. And
You
when
know.
you put it down to mark your ball on the green, do you like to see your face or the 9? There's me. Check me out.
If it's a short putt, important putt, I put the 9 just to believe that I won 9 times. I mean,
Yeah, I love that.
you guys saw me play. If you tell me that I was going to win 9 times 17 years ago, sitting in that San Roque club when I took my card in the Q school, I would say that you are crazy. 9 wins and 65 top 10s are something that I never dream of. But yeah, I'm happy and ready for more.
Can I have a high five? And another one for 10. That's 10. That's 10 wins.
10
Come on,
wins.
Pablo, you're awesome. Thanks so much.
Thank you, dear.
Great
Thank you
stuff.
very much.
Play well. Dan Brown here on the range at the Alfred Dunhill Links Championship. Good to see you.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I'm excited to be here. It's looks like we're going to get some better weather than the year we had last year. So
it was pretty. I was here last year, and it was a rained off day, wasn't there?
yeah, terrible.
Really tough for everybody.
We were sort of like down at the golf course on the Saturday, and then obviously no play Sunday, and then got called back on Monday. It was a bit strange not hitting any golf shots and then going back into a golf tournament on a Monday. It's something I've not experienced before, so hopefully we'll get the better of it this time.
Yeah. Well, speaking about not picking up a golf club, you haven't picked one up for what, 3 days?
Yeah, so I didn't play Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So
You've just taken a bit of time out.
yeah, it's been quite an indifferent year. I've had some good results, but I've also not played as well as I'd liked for the majority, so I felt like I needed to just put them away and reset and just have a little think and kick myself a little bit and then try and pick myself back up again.
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned last week, so you missed the cut in Spain, but so Saturday, Sunday off. Is it sometimes good to step away from the clubs?
Yeah, I think it can be. I think I was trying to work really hard and get my game back into where I feel like I wanted it, but sort of working hard, you can drive yourself into the ground a bit and just frustrate yourself a bit more. So come back a little bit refreshed, I suppose. Yeah.
And what about your brother? Because I mean, one of the big stories, the Open Championship, leading after the first day and then the second. Well, tell us about rounds 2 and rounds 3 and all the emotions.
Yeah, he was really good. It's been really good having him on the bag because he's pretty much as laid back as I am, if not more. So
love that.
So it's very sort of like, it's very calming to have him on the bag when you're in sort of pressure situations. It's nice to have someone who's not getting flustered themselves. So yeah, it's been good. And then and obviously the Open, we've got good sort of vibes around the links. So hopefully we can sort of recreate and go a little step further this time.
How old is Ben? Is he a bit younger?
He's 19. 10 years between us.
Gosh.
Yeah.
I thought you were younger. That's a compliment.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
You both look actually very similar, and he's obviously a very good golfer himself, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah. He's going to caddy to the end of the year, and then he's going to start playing again himself. So
that's it.
So yeah, it's exciting. Hopefully, you can get out here as well in a few years' time.
Oh, amazing. It's a family affair. And what about your mum and dad? Do they support you every week watching the scores?
Yeah, they always have done, and then the UK events they come, so they're bringing the dog up tomorrow, so that'll be nice. It's nice to have kind of a bit of home coming to events, makes it a little bit more relaxing and brings down the stress levels.
Right, mum and dad's name, what are they called?
Kay and Michael.
Kay and Michael, and your dog is called?
Ava.
And so Ava, what breed?
She is a Cocker Spaniel.
Busy?
Very busy, very busy. She's calmed down a little bit. She just turned 3 a couple of weeks ago, so she's a little bit calmer than what she was, but still a bit nuts.
So your mum and dad are going to be exhausted. They'll be on that beach doing Chariots of Fire runs.
They will
with
be,
her.
yeah. They will be, yeah. You can't wear her out.
No, what's
Yeah.
it like when you see your parents, your folks watching and walking around with Ava?
Yeah,
Will Ava be
it was
walking
nice
around?
last year. Yeah, they walked around last year with her. So,
Okay.
so yeah, it was nice. You can kind of, when you're waiting on a tee box, you can go over and
Have a
sort
chat.
of have a little chat and see the dog, and so it's nice.
Oh, that's great. And your
Yeah.
parents growing up, I'm sure they were taxi driver to you everywhere.
They were
with all
they
your golf
were,
events.
Yeah, and they've got it all to do again with my brother. So I don't know if they're
Wow.
pleased or unhappy about that.
Oh, I'm sure they're
But I'm
very,
sure it'll
very
pay off,
pleased.
hopefully, yeah.
Your parents, they're golfers, are they?
My dad is,
Yeah.
and both my granddads played, but my mum didn't. She's never kind of taken it up, but she does enjoy watching. So
What's it like being up here in Scotland?
it's good. It's obviously a bit colder.
Yes.
But no, I do like it. I do like it up here. It's nice. It's kind of reminds me a little bit of home, like countryside, because I don't really live in too much of a built-up area. So we've always kind of lived in villages and sort of small towns. So when you come up to Scotland, it's not too busy, and it sort of feels like countryside-y, and it feels a little bit like home. So yeah.
And where is home for you?
North Yorkshire. So we
Yeah.
live just outside Northallerton.
Oh, so have you driven up, flown up?
Yeah, we drove up to Edinburgh last night.
Yeah.
Did about 3 hours, and then it was just an hour and 10 this morning.
So your love of golf obviously started at a young age. What age did you start?
I think I was probably about 6 or 7.
And what did you think of
think.
the game when you started?
It was watching Tiger Woods on telly that made me want to go and play. And I can remember turning around to my dad at 6 or 7 years old saying I want to go to the driving range or just go play golf, and then that was where it all started.
And did you become quite obsessed quite quickly, or what was the development?
Yeah, I was very much like, once I'd finished school, I'd be like, can I go to the range, or can I go and play 9 holes or 18 holes or whatever. So it was probably from then onwards till 15, 16 years old, I was just obsessed and I couldn't stop playing. I'd go out and do 18 holes and then go back out again after lunch and do another 9 or another 18. It was just, it was very much a love. And I'd played a bit of football as well, but it was always golf that took over.
It's such a familiar story. You hear the likes of Nick Faldo, who played 36 holes, then wanted to go and play another 9 if he could sneak it in before it went dark.
Yeah, it was.
What was your snack of choice on the golf course?
Snack of choice? Do you know what? I don't do much snacking on a golf course.
That's a bit of fasting then.
Not so much fasting, but I don't.
Oh,
I
should
don't
say
like
fasting. I'm from Manchester. I don't know why I'm saying fasting.
Yeah,
Fasting.
I don't really like eating on a golf course. It's weird. Yeah, it's
Interesting.
strange.
Is that because you don't want people to sort of watch you?
I'll have like a banana or something halfway around, but that's about it.
Right.
Yeah.
So you've obviously got good sort of stable blood sugar levels. You must have a big breakfast.
I hope so, yeah.
What did you have before your first round of the Open Championship?
God, what would I have had? Probably, trying to think.
You're a porridge man.
I wasn't playing till 4:15
really late,
on the Thursday.
Yeah.
So I think I just like stocked up on a big lunch. Before I went out, sort of like a late lunch. But I couldn't tell you what I had, unfortunately.
So you don't really have any food in your golf bag, and we've just spoken to Pablo Larrazabal, and he's got a special marker in his golf bag with 9 on it for 9 of his wins. Do you have anything in your golf bag?
I always use my Roman B Golf Club ball marker, which is my golf club back home. So that's, and then I've
What's
got
the
a
name
couple
of
of
it again?
Roman B Golf and Country
Roman
Club.
B Golf and Country Club.
Yeah, so I've got that ball marker that I take everywhere with me, and I always use that. That's become a bit of a superstition, I suppose. I can't use anything else. Weird how you think a ball marker is going to affect.
No, but it will. It has a big influence on your golf game, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then we've got a couple of like open bits from the Open in there as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What was it like doing all that press coverage?
Different. Yeah, it was. I mean, I won last year. Obviously, like I got my first win last year, but the Open was just completely different. Even finishing 10th at the Open compared to winning a DP event, it was just magnified hugely. No one really knew who I was even after I'd won. So, but then since the Open, obviously I've kind of had a bit more media coverage and what have you throughout the week, and And I actually go home now and people sort of half recognise who I am. So
What
it
do they,
is a big
are you the
difference.
guy that finished 10th in the Open? Is
I
that
am,
really?
yeah. Yeah.
And you just nod?
Yeah.
Yeah, and my
Yeah.
brother was on the bag.
Yeah, it's one of them.
Oh, it's an amazing story and brilliant, and we all loved watching you in those brutal conditions.
Yeah.
They really were. So what's the game plan this week with Ben?
Game plan, just enjoy it.
Yeah.
I've kind of gone away, I've kind of lost myself a little bit in like just enjoying playing. I've been getting a little bit frustrated, which isn't like me. So I do want to, that's kind of why I took a couple of days off, just to try and reset and yeah, go back to kind of enjoying the game that we call work.
Yeah.
It's a long, hopefully I'm going to have a long career and it's busy and you play sort of like 30 weeks of the year, so if you don't enjoy it, you're in trouble.
You certainly are in
Yeah.
trouble. Well, Dan, thanks so much for speaking to us.
Thank you.
Just want to know what your travel essential is, what you have to take with you, what's in the suitcase.
Travel essential.
Yeah.
I do like smelling good.
Oh, good. This is a new one.
So I think having a nice aftershave for me.
Actually, I'm downwind. You do smell great.
Yeah.
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 A nice aftershave. What's your aftershave?
It varies.
Okay.
Depends.
Oh,
I've got a few. Yeah.
Duty free.
It's a little
stock
bit of
up.
an addiction.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm kind of like into like the niche ones, not like that kind of people
There's
haven't really heard of.
some molecule something.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. So
Okay.
I've got Louis Vuitton on now, but it sort
it's
of
a good choice.
varies. Yeah.
And if you're in duty free, will you spend quite a lot of money?
No, because
Or you-
the ones that I kind of tend to pick up aren't in the duty free.
Oh, you Google them.
I sort of, it's more of like a Selfridges, Harrods kind of thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And how many
Yeah.
times do you go to Harrods then?
Not very often, but when I
Yeah.
do, it's hard to walk out without a perfume. So
Dan, I'm so enlightened now, and I'm
Yeah.
now imagining you in the perfume section in Harrods
yeah,
with
just
your golf
sniffing
clubs.
everything. Yeah,
That
Yeah.
is the quote of the pod.
yeah.
Great to speak to you. Thanks,
Yes,
Dan.
thank you.
Still on the range, David Howell, winner of the Alfred Dunhill Links Championship in 2013. David, you got the train up overnight.
I did.
Not many golfers do that.
Do they not? Well,
No.
they should. Carbon footprint, see? Carbon footprint. That's
I
what I was.
love that.
I was going to get my private jet, but I thought, no, not
How many
on
jets
this
do you have?
occasion.
Oh,
yes,
you
so
have
I came
lots
up
of
on
jets.
the train. I don't really, but
No.
I've got friends who have.
Yes.
But they don't care about their carbon footprint like me. So
I-
there we go.
Did you enjoy it?
Oh, great. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, slept well. Brilliant. Yeah.
Oh my
Got a knock
goodness.
on the door to wake me up this morning. So where was I? Can't remember where it was now. Just up the road, near Carnoustie.
Sort of Dundee way.
Yeah,
isn't
past
it?
there. It was anyway, it all went well.
Great, I'm so
Very
pleased.
good.
I'm so
I'm
pleased
pretty
you're
sure
here.
that's why we're not talking about
We're-
my sleeping arrangements.
No, but I'm glad you're here. 2013 winner of the Alfred Dunhill Links Championship. I spoke to you the other night. We were here actually, weren't we, in the RNA Clubhouse? And on the final day, the amateurs are obviously playing and very into their games. But on the last day, you told your amateur, it's all about me.
Yeah, it is all about well, absolutely. Yeah, my first amateur. I won't name him, but bless him, he was a little bit nervous. He's a little bit preoccupied by the fact that he was out of his comfort zone. Anyway, I managed to make it all about me on the and didn't win. I didn't win. Not on that occasion. I did eventually, but not that year. So,
it was-
but I loved the Dunhill. As soon as we got here that first year, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and here we are 23 years later or something.
Now tell us, how many events have you played on the DP World Tour?
This is going to be my 725th.
Which is a record.
It is a record, and my back is telling me it's probably enough.
Oh
Yes,
no!
yeah.
Because you were wavering as to whether to play this week.
I was.
But you're obviously feeling slightly better.
Yeah, I saw my amazing chiropractor,
Yeah.
Anthony Jakubowski, twice in the last 5 days. He's sorted me out, so we're good to go. We're gonna have a run at it.
Great. So you're going to last the whole 4 days. Hopefully, I want to see you on that winners' podium.
Well, yeah, that would be quite the story. I can't quite picture that happening. I've got to be honest. But,
I'm going to go with it. Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Listen, we are on our podcast all about sort of trying to encourage new people into the game and those that play the game, find out why pros, amateurs, celebrities love it. First off, it's quite a family affair here. We've got fathers playing with sons and mothers playing with sons. Your children play. You've got 3 sons. Is it carnage at home?
It is carnage at home. They're starting to play, actually. It's carnage on the golf course. It's like
Yeah.
herding cattle when they play. But yeah, they're all getting quite good, actually. Sam came on the range at the weekend and all of a sudden found something. They seem to get better when they don't practice. It's a bit strange, really. It's like they thought about it or something, and 2 months go by and then they seem to swing it better. But it's great fun playing with the kids. Yeah, they've all got different attitudes towards it, and I hope they play, because it'd be nice to play with them on holidays and things, wouldn't it?
Yeah, little crazy golf putters and all sorts.
No, crazy golf's awful.
Oh.
Hate it. Hate that. It's not for me. It's so annoying. They end up rolling around in the water and the windmill.
No.
They're going round. They're on the windmill.
They throw you
stuff.
in the windmill.
Yeah, it's not good. So I've refused to play crazy golf with them anymore.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
fair
purely
enough.
because their behaviour's been so poor. It's like, I missed a European tour. You can't be rolling around in the rivers, boys. So no, that's not happening. So we just stick to St George's Hill.
Oh,
and,
lovely location.
And I try and keep them under wraps there. Yeah.
Oh, good stuff. Listen, what age did you start playing golf?
I was about 9.
Yeah?
And I started on my school playing field behind my house.
Did you?
Yeah, and I used to go through the goalposts, over the hawthorn bush and into the long jump pit. And then we used to walk to the far fence, and we came back past the long jump pit, over the hawthorn bush and through the goals. That was my first. And then I got a cane with a plastic bag on top. We made a little hole. And then eventually I got my first flying lie with a wedge, and it landed on the school path and went through someone's window. And
oh no!
Yeah, I did, and I was actually sent round to go and apologise and pay. I was only 10.
You paid?
Yeah,
How much
well,
was
I
it?
offered to pay.
Oh,
I
okay,
don't know,
well
but
done.
the neighbour was doing it anyway. Moral of the story was, the guy who was doing the window, he said, "Very honest of you for coming round. You're only 10." He said, "Was it a Slazenger XTC number 3 in yellow?" And I said it was. And he said, "Well, you can have your ball back."
Oh.
And I never did pay for the window. And as it
What a
happens,
nice
I thought,
bloke.
oh, do you know what? Golf, there's something nice about golf. People are nice around golf.
There
And
we
that was one of the
go.
reasons. And then I ended up at Broome Manor Golf Club in Swindon. Met a load of great kids up there, some of whom have been lifelong friends. Some of them still out on tour, actually, now caddying. Jason Hempelman, he's caddied in the Ryder Cup and stuff. So it was all about the people for me. 2 things.
Yeah.
The feel of a good shot out of the middle of the club, ball soaring into the air just as you want it.
I can see it now.
I think if you like golf, you get addicted to that feel. You get 1 in 50, don't you? Or whatever it is for you. But the feeling of that really good shot still brings joy to me.
Yeah.
And then whilst trying to find that 1 in 50 shot, doing it, trying to get better at this game, surrounded by great people, is what it's all been about for
That's
me, really.
so funny. We spoke to Michael McIntyre last week. He was at the BMW, and he said I sometimes think I can win the Masters, as he does.
Well, he is a
shaking his
fool.
head. And with it, well, I sometimes think I can win it, and then I realise I can't.
Yeah.
But, golf teases you, doesn't it? It makes you think you can, but you have gone on and won many times on the DP World Tour and Ryder Cups as well. Our main question, the podcast is called Why Golf? So if you could sum up why you still play golf despite a bad back.
Why golf? I play golf, still searching for the beautiful golf shot that you get maybe 1 a day. That's why. It's difficult. I go months without hitting one. It's a long time, isn't it?
Yeah, craving it.
But you crave that good shot. And doing that in, well, not so much nice surroundings, but surrounded by nice people.
Yeah.
While searching for that one shot. I think that's why I still play golf.
I love that.
And and still thinking that one last really, really good round is still out there.
It's all about community, and mental, physical health benefits so much. And we also ask all our guests on our podcast what their essential item is in their suitcase that they travel the world with.
Oh, my pillow.
Oh,
yes.
A full-size one?
Full-size pillow.
Really?
Absolutely, yeah. On the train last night, had my pillow.
Did you put it in the suitcase and then took it out the suitcase?
Indeed. Yes.
So there's not much else in the suitcase?
Oh, I don't know. I've got a very heavy suitcase.
I was going to say, do you...
Why are we talking about my suitcase?
Well, because we want to know about your travelling. Do you roll all the clothes up?
No.
No, you
Oh,
fold
no,
them.
no, no, no. I'm not
Okay.
organised.
You
No,
meant-
most disorganised person in the world, which is quite
okay.
problematic. Yeah, horrific.
Oh, no. So,
Oh, yes.
okay, so we
Yeah.
won't open your suitcase. And who would your dream four-ball be with?
Oh, blimey.
Yeah, they can be
Really?
dead or alive.
Old Tom Morris.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, why not? I keep telling stories about old Tom Morris with my
There's
boys
a
at the
statue
moment.
being open here this week of old Tom Morris.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Or maybe I should go and have a look.
Yeah.
I probably won't.
No.
But
I'll
I
go.
should.
I'll take
I
pictures
should.
and show you.
Hogan.
Yes.
Just because.
Yeah.
And Arnold Palmer.
David, finally, we wish you the best of luck this week. Which is your favourite course? The Old Course, Kings Barnes, Carnoustie?
The Old Course, isn't it?
It's got to be.
Yeah, there's only one.
Favourite hole?
There's only one Carnoustie as well. That's a strange answer, isn't it? What an idiot.
Favourite hole on the Old Course? You have one?
The 18th, because it's the 18th at the Old Course. Lovely. And that's where I won the Dunhill. Come on, I can do it again.
Come on, he can do it again.
Maybe, probably not.
David Howell, brilliant. Good luck with the back as
Cheers.
well. Thank you.
Well, what an amazing first day we've had at the Alfred Dunhill Links Championship in Scotland. On the next episode, which is out on Thursday, we'll continue to chat to people here at St Andrews, and we'll also head over to one of the other courses that's part of the championship, the gorgeous Kings Barnes, where we're going to speak to 5-time major winner Brooks Koepka. Make sure you check out Y-Golf on Instagram and subscribe to us wherever you listen or watch your podcast. We will be back on Thursday.